to set us on the obstacle course here at Top Truck.
We'll smooth it out.
Okay, to start off, first driver's name, Bill Woods. Bill Woods out of Delta, Pennsylvania, over York County.
It's a timed event. You've got to do this fast and not knock down any cones. You don't want to knock down cones. Oh, it's slippery down there. See some of that water? Nice job, figuring. It's a clean run, and he's got to get it stopped.
Pennsylvania, an 88 Chevy S10.
Oh yeah, big horsepower, yeah. Alright, rear wheel drive. Let's swing it around here if you can do that. There you go. Oh, dear buddy. Friendly reminder to not drink and drive. There you go.
Ford Ranger.
Got one minute.
This car can go. Let's center of gravity. And usually launches nicely. Okay, let's take bets on the hood. Will it stay on or not? It's going to slow him down. He's pushed away now. Look at this.
Aerodynamic.
How can he see? How can he see?
Nice run.
That's a ball.
Bill Woods, turning medium, 13.34.
Next up we have Clint Myers driving a 96 Ford Explorer. He's also from York County, Pennsylvania.
Oh, look at the Batmobile.
Batman.
Oh yeah, these guys have fun with it. They put themes on them. Good landing.
Good job.
Great.
19.12. That puts him into the lead by a little bit over Bill Woods.
Next up we have Richard Kramer, a Ford Ranger, 97 Ford Ranger.
Amateur top trucks to the staging area, please. Amateur top trucks to the staging area.
Red Line Racing.
a guy, watch out for him. He used to drive a shiny truck. This is kind of a sleeper vehicle. This thing runs a lot faster than maybe what it will look. I'm warning you now. Look out. Down low from it.
Green flag.
Second and point last year. He can move.
Nice turn.
Look at that. Get a stop.
I asked you this earlier and you said yeah, two-wheel drive. And then now you're asking the same question.
Because I'm kind of curious if I was right or wrong.
Yeah, they do two-wheel first and then you watch us when they do one.
I'll take it. Black S10 right there? Yeah.
S10? We're looking for a Colorado. No, we don't. He didn't even stop at all.
The pass. What is this, the mystery machine? Is this?
Yeah, Mr. Stephen Butler out of Quarryville, Pennsylvania. Says here he's driving an old Dodge. Green bus.
Boy, it looks new now. Look at this thing. That's a spare tire from underneath. No penalty for that.
I think the demolition derby was landed.
Look at the rust under that thing.
Bill Woods out of Delta, PA, in that 93 Jeep Cherokee.
So Chucky planning on rolling it? I'll do that. You're good at that. They got good turning radius too.
Right now, second place, right behind Jeremiah Gracie.
Another Jeep Cherokee in 93 out of Walton, Maryland. Chuck Hoffman.
They land so much. What is it back?
Okay.
Yes, I know. It looks like you've read the whole Amish Center. That is what this van did. His, I believe, grandfather did that. All the Amish in this van, and it wouldn't pass inspection anymore. Rust, exhaust, you name it. And he said, "All right, I'm just going to send it to the scrapyard." He said, "No, I want to run this. This is Devin right here." And Devin Root, that's right, out of Quarryville, and a 2001 15-passenger van. Get your cameras ready. Here we go.
Cheer him on, fans.
Look at the shocks on this thing. down 29.19 seconds. But who cares? That was fun.
Give him a hand. Nice job. Next up, we have Ben Goffenauer from East Peak, Pennsylvania 88 Ford Ranger.
Stephen Elwood to the staging area, please. Truck number 43, Stephen Elwood to the staging area, please.
Good solid run, Ben. 22 seconds even.
What's last year? Okay, so just paint her black this year. I knew we had this last year. We first time they ran this one. Second year of driving. Yeah, kind of got a feel around that figure eight. Not much fading, not much going over. Right there. He's pushing that thing harder than he ever has.
Dead?
Is he knocked down another time? From here. Now everybody's saying
They did it.
there.
They didn't knock it down.
It's a good run.
He didn't roll.
Wow, look at that van. That's going to bounce all over the place.
In time at 22.82.
I took like more videos, but they kept talking.
Get better on it?
I thought he did pretty good this time.
Says he had hours and hours in the paint job on this truck.
Man, it's so great.
Look at that. Hours and hours.
The motor out, put it in this one. So this is what you would call a sleeper. We're kind of well by the look.
They're like, oh.
Up there for 20 seconds. Dallas is going to join him though with a 20.12. 20.12. Not only joins him, he moves into second place. Very nice. Dallas
Coming up from Wilmington, Delaware, in an 02 Hyundai Accent, John Madison. Scienceville, Pennsylvania, driving a 98 Jeep Wrangler, Todd Lagler.
Nice job. A little slow on the start, but finish off.
He pogoed something down.
24.16,
Up out of the wood there.
4.6.
That's almost.
Power down, 600 cubic inches under that hood.
Look at the wheel speed he gets out of this Ford, man.
That's how it's done right there.
sun goes down.
Yeah. It's the only thing about being over here.
Full-size 15-passenger
Check in.
Run. With the code down in the 26.65 until the bottom half of the back.
Nervous. Aren't you?
I do. I know I do.
You did it.
I haven't been on in maybe.
I can say how he's had good week.
What?
Bill Yarnell.
I have to take a video of myself going through a free call.
Anything that loads in our gravity, they can really take around that corner.
I heard it on Facebook and
Me too. I'm waiting
I did,
for
I
somebody
did.
to do it. Sweet. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that 24-hour challenge. Would you do it with me? No. Really? Where are you going to jump in the water at? Can we jump in your grandfather's?
Oh, I can't see.
Yeah, we could. Anywhere. No.
he got his helmet out.
Oh, hurry up. She's going to take it.
I'm up and down.
Sorry, did I get in front of you?
Where's all our Ford fans at?
Kevin Cosar, 600 cubic inches, so a 79 Ford F-250.
Oh, yeah. Look out! Trying to go through the pit in 1 minute on that.
Good job by Kevin.
That's how it's done, fans. He's trying to get to the punch pit in 1 minute or less without losing any forward momentum. No forward momentum along with that forward horsepower. He goes through the punch pit with a time of 4.41. 4.41. The rest of the field. Top Dog Showdown. Ryan Devilbits up next.
Another good run.
He had an extra RPM or something.
The mark to beat was a 4.22. He just didn't seem to have that launch quite as tight as what we saw out of Jevons. Ryan's time, a 4.59. 4.59, about a half second behind Kevin
Something
Cosar.
word.
Jesse McMichael's next.
I don't even think it's done. That's a nice looking
It's also the
truck.
first time.
I guess it's like
It's a good looking truck coming up to the line.
All fours in this double C class. They blocked 460.
Pretty big wall there.
Green flag.
Nice job. 4 horsepower getting the job done. Now just look at that mud pit out there. Let's get a distance right there. Tried his best.
That was a good try.
Yeah, just was not able to generate the wheel speed that the previous 2 competitors did. could not get a top of. He was just falling down in too much, and I don't believe he's in the 4 seconds. He is in the 5 second range. 5.34. 5.34. A very, very good effort, but a second shy of the leader. Chevy is not going to win it. It's going to be a Ford-powered machine. Which one?
Got the Suzuki coming up next.
RS10 running nicely, you will see some mud fly. Have your cameras ready, you might get a blur though. Mike Shifley, where's your I have a question for you. We heard from the Chevy fans earlier, there was a decent amount here.
Right.
I'm just curious if they got more of them now. Where's the Chevrolet fans at? I think this fan base doubled in size, just like that. Mike Shifley listed his time, fans on 4.41 for Chevrolet. There, looks like all four are turning now. That's good. All right, Marshall Yeaman. Got water up in the ignition from the mud pit and not able to go any farther. We'd make some decent horsepower out of that.
150. Will was last season's point champion, so looking to maintain that title this year.
Probably more than that. These guys will open up these motors even more to get more cubic inches.
Hey, Ford fans, now's your chance. Make some noise. Super.
Excellent job. That Ford is now guaranteed a spot in console tear down. Not through the pit as fast as the Chevrolet though. 6.46, 6.46.
Good solid run for Moose.
7.72 for Merz. 7.72 fourth position.
Hours excuse.
Are you still here? Ford fans, I think they're a little concerned with this one. Remember, these guys are going to take their hard competition right down to outlaw the showdown. Mike Shifley, Big Lock Chevrolet. On time, 4.19, 4.19. That puts him right now in second place. They got to run a couple bit, but I think they some of this is not all.
Nice looking vehicle. Goes Chuck.
Thanks for the 8 you're doing now. Nice job for the Chevy. Time to beat of 6.07. He's in a 6-second range, but 6.63 puts him in second place right behind Catlin Miller. So Dodge right now, number 1, Chevy number 2. Let's find out number 1 of the point Nick Ford. 4.41. That's the Chevy time, 4.41. Ryan Devilbitz's time is
3.75. First place. Out of Pennsylvania. Another good looking truck. Nice paint job. Good ride. Good enough for third place, 7.56 seconds. Third place for Chris Gladfelder. Green flag, and away he goes.
Time, 12.19. 12.19. They bought this thing for $1,200. Now he put a lot more money into it since then. He is an auto mechanic, and he doesn't say, don't call it a tow truck driver. I'm not a tow truck driver. I am a disabled vehicle relocation specialist.
There you go.
That's right. That's Jeff right there. He likes to use big words when he can figure out what they mean. With this setup. I don't know what he was doing putting it together, but it looks like he's still working on it. I'll say paint that up, that's going to be a good looking machine.
Go Joey. There you go.
Knows how to make them run, nice run.
Good job.
Time is 7.06. 7.06, number 5.
Yeah, I'll take care of that now. Oh man, it's
Ford, 1973. Doing some good driving. Good distance. That'll be the top distance. So if you get through the mud pit, of course, that means a distance. So probably a number 3 finish. We had a distance going up here, guys.
Definitely putting at least a minute.
was ours.
Jeremiah Greasy out of Coreyville in the 2001 Cherokee.
He was number 1 in the points in the four-wheel drive class. He is not previous distance was 85 and 1. 85 and 1. So that is a third place finish at the moment. All right. Chris's dad built this truck for his wife to run, but then Steve ended up being pregnant, and they kind of sat around for about 7 years. Here it comes down now. 1948 Willys. What do you say, fans? Pretty cool, huh? 16 years old. He's not afraid of the motorsports here tonight. He grew up around it. Like I said, his dad stopped trucking back in 95, back before he was even born. And 52 foot even. He gets recorded at 52 foot even.
And Al Lewis Street, 91 Ford Explorer.
Wow. Must be muddy.
He should, man.
Lifeline action. Good solid run by
Other kids in the grandstand over here watch mom and dad go. Still out here tonight. What her thinking of out here. Bring her home, lady. Here she comes. That's the way to do it, girl.
Dad's way back. See ya.
125 6.
Double check.
Both sides.
Remember one thing.
Oh, man.
Like that hurt. That car's still standing. This is actually his first run in his truck. His son was here before the owner had hurt his back. So he got a buddy of his and he asked him to let him drive it home, and he got it covered right in the finish line.
Oh, don't hurt
Oh, he
it.
did, yeah.
See, the difference is things like fly because it's still driving. Come on.
Good turn, looking good. Down the back stretch. Good down.
Everybody's trying to
Out next, Leon Hostetter out of Palmer in the 88 Jeep just rolling in the first half, taking it out of here.
And we have two.
See if he can do it again.
Number 5 is a point from last year.
I don't want to put a lot. I bought these for $20. I can get money. Have you seen her dad's tires are on her?
Good job.
On the 88.
They're studying
You know, like,
their
you
time.
know what
Yeah. Old ones though? Yeah. Those are the ones I have. What sucks is I ain't got 16
Number 2, he ends up in the 3 drivers now making second race. 54 out of Airville, PA, 98 Cherokee. He actually bought this thing for a daily driver, but he decided he was going to tough truck instead. So welcome his wife here tonight, because he made it up here.
Guess the one the inspectors told me when they were inspecting the gal, if you pull the glass out, it's lighter weight. It'll land better.
1.19 for 1.19 number 4.
I get a win in that program. It's like sucks.
Trevor Myers out of Wrightsville, PA, 85 Super Email. Competition in the top 4 positions right now, separated by 9. He actually got this thing for free. His brother found it. The win, he said. Probably like that car. 18.96.
Coming up next, the 90 Jeep Cherokee. Jen Hostetter from Palmyra, Pennsylvania.
Lady driver, watch out. She bought this off of a family friend who rolled it. She goes, oh, don't turn that thing away, I'll take it. This is actually her husband, Leon's first tough truck. She ends up getting the hand-me-down. Look at her go, man. Nice shot. Good job. 23 and 12. 23 and 12, number 3. She said it at that point.
Go on your head.
No, like actual glasses, not contacts.
Sunglasses would help too.
You saw this guy stood run earlier?
Contacts in the last 3 months.
Ranger here, Dad, out here in Chicago, around 18 with a 72 Ford Bronco. And a 25.07, 25.07.
Up next, the 99 Jeep Cherokee of Mike King, Glencore, Pennsylvania.
He is a road foreman for Wallace Township.
He's got some speed down there.
And a good. Boy, he used to be a daily driver. Wow.
He ran that road.
5 seconds with the penalty ends up at 26.66. 26.66. Well, he would have been in second place if he didn't knock that code over. Remember that truck that the rear was hanging out of it at the very end last time? That's that truck right there. So he obviously got the shackles fixed on there. Leave spring.
Coming up next, the local vehicle out of Quarryville, Pennsylvania, Matthew Miller, 18 Jeep Cherokee. Matthew underway, on the bridge, good jump, good speed through the turn.
Came across this vehicle, $225 he's got that.
Nice.
Almost hasn't paid off, he says.
Good run for Matthew.
1 second, and they're all around 6 of one another.
It's cold.
Very, very good.
Levi Carr out of Airville, PA, in a 98 Cherokee. Levi was number 2 in points last year.
Whoa.
Here's the guy that
That was
got
hot.
right into this 19 race. Good chance of the round.
Oh, this is Cinchball's son.
Still got to beat Jeff Asselman at 20.93. Here's this.
Tim Carr, Susquehanna Trails, Pennsylvania, 98 Jeep Cherokee. Underway, flag, over the double. Sharp looking vehicle there, Ty.
Yeah, it is a sharp look. And that was the best appearing judge one in the past. Very clean, did a nice paint job. All right, run's good too.
Clean run, clean solid run.
21 and 12. 21 and 12 now. He moves into first, second place rather. File has 12 now. Seven vehicles within 1
This ain't
second.
doing anything, you know it?
That's because we don't have it on right. That's pretty cool. Oh, more Ben. I had it lopsided. There you go.
3 trucks in the 21 second race, only one, our leader in the 20 second race.
Tyler Dommel, 184, we need you to the staging area. Tyler Dommel, position 184, we need you to the staging area. Coming up next, Tim Gockenaar from East P, Pennsylvania, driving a 72 Ford Bronco.
Look out, he's a hard driver too.
Tough competitor. The Enforcer.
Oh, he got it combed down on the other side, just crossing over the final box. also in the 20-second range, a 20.91.
Wow.
He moves into first place by 0.02 of a second. She's gonna be mad now. Watch her down the back strip.
You're on, man.
No, bumped that good, but it did not fall over. So no penalty. There she did bump in the boot about 3 foot. But no penalty because it's still standing. A time of 24.88. 24.88. Not bad at all.
Coming up next from Wrightsville, Pennsylvania, Trevor Myers. Now 85 Subaru.
Number 1 in the points right now for 2014. Maybe a top 3. A time of 20.83. Now Hedo moves into the lead with that run by about a 1/10 of a second. 20.83.
Wow.
Trevor Myers now sets the new mark to beat. Josh Eller on the way next.
Saw her husband Leon run a little bit ago.
Never see that again. Nah, he probably did. Folks and telling Mike. He probably did. I thought it was going to roll over. I'm
pretty sure I had a cord down the straightaway.
Josh out of Rising Sun, Maryland. 92 Teamster on the ramp. Good run.
Look at that, very impressive. Tyler Dommel to the staging area, please. Tyler Dommel, number 184 to the staging area, please. Josh Eller's time, the mark to beat was a 20.83. We just saw that happen. Josh Eller's time, a 19.97. Now we have another new leader. Just keep on making leaders here. Very That's been racing for too many years, only 6 years. Another one of his vehicles used to be his daily driver.
Sharp looking vehicle.
Yeah.
Good solid run.
A 20.66. 20.66.
I think he was faster.
4.50.
Wow.
4.50.
Take us right off the bench. I like the front end of a 79. It's just such a cool looking truck.
Look at that.
Here we go.
It's funny that it's so quiet.
It's quiet, but it's digging just like the rest of them.
Put that old truck in reverse. Good job. 21.68. 21.68. Not good enough to make the top three, but number 4. Oh, I'm sorry. With the countdown. Thank you. Missed that one. Time is 26.68. So good news. Back to bunch there.
Coming up next, one of the regular participants here at the Buck, Leon Hofstetter from Weimar, Pennsylvania.
Number 3 in the points. Look out for him too. Has to be 19.72. He's got to be happy with that.
Good solid run.
Good piece of driving. A good stop at the end. Mark to beat Jeremiah Creasy, of course, out there, 19.72. Leon Hofstetter also in the 19-second race with a time of 19.94. No. Right behind Jeremiah.
That's a neat looking truck. Yeah, this is long low rider.
Just slow down. They're starting them up there close.
There's some guys that really brought their A game here tonight. I tell you, you look at Leon Hofstetter, Josh Heller, number 2, and number 3, Levi Carr, rounds out the top 4. Trevor Myers, 5, Bill Wood, 6. But this man right here is 2 for 2 running here tonight. We're going to get a distance right there, forward motion, stop. All right, we need the single seat mud truck. Can this one do it? Boy, he stayed pretty decent with the groove going up through, but just did not seem to be able to get the momentum. And the right tires, good wheel speed. A time of 7.81. 7.81, not going to be good enough to move the top position, but he sneaks himself in the third position with a good run like that. But look, there's just a nice groove cut in there, so boy, it is still any of these next two trucks game, but they can keep it right in those lines right there. That's going to help them out a bunch. Yeah, the downside is, though, is you get that groove in a little shallower mud in the beginning, or in the middle of the pit, but the mud's drawn back far.
He's got a different strategy here. He's got the skinnier rubber on there. He does not expect to go on top of the mud, nor can he with that, but he's got some pretty good size knobs on the inside.
Green flag. Heat underway. There he goes.
Boy.
Good run now.
Yeah, I tell you, those tires were digging pretty hard there, but when he hit the thick stuff up there, probably around the 90-foot mark or so, he just ran it right out of power. I think he wished he had it in a different gear there, and he just snuffed her out. '96 and 2.
And found out that it was a factory crate, motor freshly rebuilt and worked, and he got out of the junkyard, so he got a pretty good deal from the yard.
Rocky, that's awesome. All right, it's final four to try to take over that position. Good grief, he went out of the groove and made a new one. Time of 7.21. 7.21.
And she's been loving it ever since, Randy Lair. Nice job. Very, very impressive. Boy, she's up there in the upper 90s at least. Mark to beat as far as the distance was the previous guy at 97 foot even. Randy Lair, 99.2 inches.
Get through there. With step side dodge, you'll see too many of that. He broke some in the front axle, I believe. Rear wheel drive only, forward motion stopped. We'll get his distance right there. But yeah, you can see it. His truck wanted to go to the left side, and it fell down to the Chevy side, and he was going to have a hard time no matter what. So, oh yeah, here's the crunch in the front end there. His distance is 88 and 1. 88.
right in front of us here, they now.
Last year, she's looking to move up a little bit further, and she's done quite a bit of work to this thing since last year.
Okay, her husband did. He's the one who actually, this one was originally black, and he wanted a pink. Nice job, girl, look at that. The inside is as well, it's even more colorful than the outside with the pink and the green, and yeah. Anyways, her husband left it black there for a while. It really ticked her off. She said, "I really wanted pink," and so he said, "Well, run it a few times and see if it holds together," and it did. And so one time she came over and it was pink, and every week, every month they add more treatment to it. I mean, instrument panel, and then all these contrasting colors inside. They did the headliner with the fabric, Joanne fabric, in a mud truck. Used to be a daily driver, now mud truck is. Nice looking truck. Very impressive. By the way, we need everybody back behind the barrels during competition, please. Everybody behind the white barrels weighing accidents on the track. What a good time. He's going to end up in second place. I have a feeling maybe, well, first place right now is 7.81. So Alan did get through there pretty quickly. Time, oh boy, 7.47. 7.47. Now he moves into first place, finally upsetting the long-standing leadership of Dan Smith out there. Flag.
Two-wheel drive.
Not able to get the front axle turning with it. That's tough. That truck has to deal with it a lot better. 70 foot 10 inches.
So Jeff's going to have to go better than 7.91.
Oh boy, I think he just crushed it right with that, didn't he? It sure looked good going through there. Now mark to beat, 7.91. Jeff Lefevre also in the 7-second range, 7.09. 7.09, he's the only guy in this class not beat by a girl. Tasha now in second place with her Dodge. So, it's top three. It definitely got shaken up with the last few. Top three, here we go. Turning, trying. He didn't make it. He sticks his hand out the window like, no, please. Here, good. Alright. Yeah, just shy. They measured from the center of the front axle. That's where they're going to. They're not going for the bumper, so you guys guy's sitting right across from the finish line. It looks like he's over, but they go to the front axle. That's where they position the start at. That's where they're going to measure the ending at. 124 and 1, 124 foot, 1 inch. Top 3 for Dodge and Chevy. It's a final opportunity for the Dodge up there, isn't it? Yeah. One more Dodge after this. Yeah! That's the way to do it. I wonder why was the truck sounding like that? Well, the computer ignition was cutting it off because he had it floored. I mean, he just had it buried the whole time. Just moved into first place. The time to beat was at 7.09 by the Ford. The Dodge of Catlin Miller, a time 5.78. Dodge just takes the first place position with only 1 to go. It's looking good for Dodge. One Chevrolet to Fred. Christopher Gladfelder, no stranger to the mud pit here. Final truck in this C class. Here we go to the pit fast, 5.78. Dodge will take up. Had a rough start. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll wait for the official word from the timers. The time to beat is a 5.78. The Chevrolet, a time of 8.40. 8.40 not going to be good enough. Dodge takes the first place position. Catlin Miller, congratulations. In decent time here this evening. Joey Will check the gas in this work. Okay, correction, we have some. Wayne Trout, 88 Ford did a nice job. That truck comes in a row handy in July with the heater they're having. Keep it down, don't need to worry about that now. What was it? 10.11? 10.11.